Hello and welcome to this review of the 1/18 scale World Peacekeepers Military set. It actually comprises of a quad bike, like so. It's got some detailing on the engine in black by his boot. It's got a frame for carrying items. It's got a bull bar on the front with some nice yellow lights. It's got nice wheels with nice rubber tyres. It's also got a rear exhaust here, and you can kind of make out some chain linkages here, which is all very well and nice. The figure is actually a generic World Peacekeepers figure, and this one's got a boonie hat, which is quite nice. You also get backpack radio, which is quite nicely detailed. It's got an elastic strap which you can actually put on the back of your figure. You get a jerry can, which is your generic jerry cans that are supplied with World Peacekeepers. You get a nice crate with weathering on it. It also has a removable lid, which is nice, so you can keep all your little knickknacks in there. And the lid fits on nice and tight, doesn't fall off. You also get this figure, also with a boonie hat. He has a nice rubber vest, and he comes with this semi-automatic rifle, I believe. The plastic's very soft, so they do tend to bend, but that's quite to be expected from World Peacekeepers. Let's have a look at the articulation. So they hold on to things quite well. So we've got this pre-made gripping hand on this side, and also on this side. They also have a trigger finger here, just there. So articulation wise, these are quite fragile, to be honest with you. So can turn right, left, and can actually go full 360. There's no movement up and down. He can raise his arms that high. He can do a 360. He can swivel at the bicep, like so. He can bend at the elbow, almost 90 degrees. Hand swivel. Same likewise with this side, up and around, swivel, bend at the elbow, swivel at the wrist, swivel at the waist. This one seems to be a bit stiff. Yep. Can bend at the hip, can bend at the knee, like so. Can swivel at the thigh, like so. Boot can be in a down position or in kind of like a 90-degree angle. Detailing is it's okay for what it is. Nothing special, but they're alright, not bad. They could be worse, I guess, like chap may. But anyway, that's the two figures that you get. Like so. And the quad bike actually has got a black seat here. It kind of steers at the handles, but doesn't steer at the wheels. It's just for show, to be honest. And the wheels are just fixed. They don't even thing, but they do rotate nicely. So that's nice, and you can actually see like the engine detailing here. and also on this side. And I think you can actually see the chain. Which is just there. So that's quite nice. These bikes are, I mean, they're not the best, but they're okay. But they do have a lot of potential, and I think that's where some people kind of put them down for it. So with that said, let's have a look at a custom. So let's just put this off to the side for a moment. If he wants to stand, which obviously he doesn't. Right, that's him. That's him. Yep, and then you get the radio, the crate, and the jerry can. And just to bring the custom into picture, you can actually hear it coming along. And this is the custom version. So if we take off the rocket launcher, which is another BBI accessory. Oh, sorry, not BBI, World Peacekeepers accessory. So that's quite nice, that one. And then here we've actually got World Peacekeepers Delta Force figure, which he has his black vest. The camo on his uniform is standard World Peacekeepers, so nothing's been changed there. Obviously the colour of the quad bike's been changed to the desert sand. Also it's had weathering on it. It's also had finer detail added, like the front grille has been painted here matte black, whereas this one is just plain plastic green. The lights have been changed. We can actually see like the lights. The bullbar has actually been given a bit of weathering, and it's actually had a rucksack and a small bag attached to it. The handlebar bit has been painted here. Also the dials have been painted. I'll just quickly show you that. You can just about see that. I'll be able to zoom in, but I'm sure you can see that this one's got the orange dial here and the markers for the speedometer, where this one's just black, so that's quite nice. The air vent has actually been painted. Here you have an air vent, but here it's been painted to actually see it looks more better. There's also added lots of weathering compared to this one's just black. This one's had a lot of weathering. The insides have been painted. The wheels have been painted as well with the some silver bolts in there. It's also been given orange suspension, which you can just about make out in there, whereas this one's just plain green, so that's adds to a bit of the effect of it. It's also been muddied, weathered here. You've also got the weathering on the tyres. You've got a World Peacekeepers rucksack here, jerry can. You also got drum. You've got the radio here. To the rear, the lights have been painted red. The exhaust has been painted silver. The rear linkage part has been painted black. You've also got the silver chain painted here, weathering along the bottom. And got weapons, semi-automatic weapons been put there. If we take off the figure, you'll be able to see a bit more of the detailing. So here we've got a assault rifle or machine gun. You can see the engine a bit more clearer here, a bit more detail compared to the World Peacekeepers standard one, like that. And it's also got mud and the foot pedals and mud all weathered there, weathered on the back because that's where his heel would go usually. It's also got more weathering here, more detailing, and where he'd put his foot to step, weathered there. Definitely an improvement on the standard one. I think it definitely does do it justice once you customise it, and just by changing the actual figure as well for this one, which is another standard World Peacekeepers figure. Same articulation, supposedly 22 points of articulation, but it actually does make the quad bike actually stand out a bit more better, and I think in my opinion does actually look far more better than this standard one. So there's a lot of scope for this. From this to this, I would say, you know, 100 times better. And you can also put whatever stowage you want on it. So yeah, that's quite a nice custom in my opinion, and one that can easily be duplicated by anyone. So yeah, hope you like the review, and as always, hope to bring more reviews as and when they're ready. Thank you very much.